Ted, nearly half of U.S. adults have at least one unused gift card.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
added the
staggering.
question mark. There's no question mark in your mind.
Yeah, it is pretty staggering. The average amount among those people is $187 a piece. I have to say, we've been doing projects like this for a few years. And when we first started it, I thought, oh, no, I don't have anywhere near that many. And I was embarrassed. At the time, I actually had more than the national average. I feel like I've gotten better, but that's really the advice for listeners is take inventory of your unused gift cards, come up with a plan to use them. It's not doing you any good if it's just gathering dust in a drawer somewhere.
Ted, if you do the math on that, nearly $200, and I'm not going to round up here. $187 per adult times one half. You get nearly $20 billion. This is a lot of dry powder.
Absolutely. Yeah. Starbucks, in fact, has more than $1 billion of unused gift cards on its books. I think at the household level, it's just really important to unlock this value and treat it as an inflation buster. Everybody's annoyed about how much everything costs. Well, this could fund a nice night out or a birthday present for a friend or family member, or maybe treat yourself to something nice. The point is you have to use it. Sometimes we're our own worst enemy, where we forget about it, it's out of sight, out of mind, we lose it, the store goes out of business. These things don't get more valuable over time. I think there's really no better time to use it than the present.
And what if I know I'm not going to use them? What are my options for disposing of them and recouping some of the cash?
That's the other big complaint I hear. So, on one hand, we have people just kind of forgetting about it. The other one is, oh man, I don't really like the store, or it's not that convenient. A few options. You could use it to buy a gift for somebody else, or even give them the card itself. Or if all else fails, sell the card. There are websites like Card Cash and Raise that they'll give you about 70 to 80% of what the gift card is worth. So I would consider that too.
So a 20 to 30% on average haircut to sell it to one of these third parties is what you found.
That's right. Yeah. And it could be worth it. I've actually done this
Sure.
myself in a few instances. You will get full value, of course, if you use the card for yourself or as a gift for somebody else. But if all else fails, I would vote for the 70 or 80% option, just because if you leave it languishing around, you're getting nothing. You're losing value to inflation. You might lose the card. The store might go out of business. That's actually been a thing the past few years with some high profile retailers.
How do you keep cards front and center, Ted? How do you do it personally, or how do you find people do it so that you don't end up forgetting about them, as you said earlier?
I think the high tech option is maybe load them into your phone. If you can load it into Apple Wallet or another
Mm.
digital wallet, or even just take a picture of the card and know the number and build it into your kind of online shopping routine. Or the lower tech version is just put a reminder in your calendar. If you have one of those cards that, like we said, you don't love the store, but maybe it would be perfect for your mom's birthday present or your brother's Christmas present, put a note in the calendar, be intentional about remembering to use that when the time comes.
Great data, great tips. Ted Rossman, thanks as always for joining us.
No problem. Thanks.
Talk to you soon.